dug out by Farley. Pettit over for Lunds, and that was going to be off the block and down to the ground. So a point for Midland. And Lund's going to get another kill out of it.
Yeah, 2 quick points there from Midland off some bad communication for Hastings College.
I'll be honest, I'm shocked by what happened over at Lloyd Wilson Field. So Nickel plays the serve to Beardsley. Ball's going to be set up now for Schween, and that's going to be out of bounds off of the block. A great read by the senior on that one. She was standing, straddling that out of bounds line, and watched it go out of bounds right at her feet. So that's her third kill of the set, 18th of the match, and it's 9-5. So Beardsley's serve is going to be played by Pettit. Ball's going to be set up now for Kramer, and that's going to be off the hands of Carissa Kinney and out of bounds. Just a great attack there by Kramer. And she is just on fire for the Warriors. That is her 13th kill of the match. It's now 9-6.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about Midland scoring points right now. You just can't let them go on any runs. You have the lead. Maintain it.
Kinney's going to play the serve to Beardsley. Ball's going to be set up now for Zuha, and Zuha sending that one way out of bounds on that one. It's 9-7 here now. Warriors on a little bit of a comeback.
I don't know if that was a way mistimed or what that was, but that was an unusual hit for Katie Zuha.
So Mahala Egger on the serve. Now it's going to be played by Chris Kinney, and the ball's going to be over the net and played by Heather Pribble.
Yep.
And Pribble going to get the kill out of that one, and that's Broncos' lead. That was once 5 points, is now down to just 1 on the kill by Pribble, and it's now 9-8. So Egger on the serve again. That's played by Nickel. Beardsley going to get it up for Nickel, who's going to set the 3-ball over, played by Pettit. Farley going to get it back for Lunds. That was going to be tipped at the net, and nobody there to get to that one as Kenner Schween and Jess Osterhaus were there trying to get the block, but it's going to go out of bounds, and we are now suddenly tied up at 9 apiece.
Yeah, Midland fought their way back into this one. Give them a lot of credit because they're playing pretty flawless volleyball right now.
So Egger on the serve once again. That was going to be played by Kenny. Beardsley going to set it back for Schween, and Kenner Schween going to get a kill out of that one. Number 19 on the match. He's just doing a great job right now keeping these Broncos team kind of on top. She's really doing this by herself right now.
Yeah, and I think that's what Hastings College needs to be doing, looking for those outside hitters, especially Kendra Schween.
So Pettit plays Schween's serve to Farley. Ball's going to be set up now for Wheeler. Dug out there by Kendra Schween. Now Beardsley. Far side for Nickel as we tipped at the net and played by Wheeler. Farley for Lunds from the back row. That's going to be off the block and out of bounds. So a point for the Warriors. A kill there for Lunds from the back row. And we are tied up at 10 here in this fourth set.
Yeah, Midland got away with one there, though, Kirk, because they looked really confused and had people out of position, weren't sure where to go with it. So
Lunds now has 11 here on the match. So Beimer's on the serve. That's going to be played by Nickel. Beardsley going to get it back for Nickel, and that was going to be dug out by Egger. Farley going to get it over for Sheaf, and they're going to call her for going into the net on that one. A lucky break for the Broncos as the ball was hit by Beardsley and out of bounds. So point Broncos, and it's now 11-10 here in this fourth.
Yeah, and sometimes lucky breaks lead to runs. So, hopefully that leads to a run for Hastings College.
So Lindy Matthews will be on the serve here for Hastings College. That one's going to be played by Pettit, and on the 2-ball, Farley does a great job of reading that one. And Broncos were maybe petitioning for an into the net, but they're not going to get it. So they're not going to give that one to her as Farley going to get her third kill of this match. So 11-11 here in this fourth set. Midland with a 2-1 lead here over the 5th-ranked Hastings College Broncos. Gradeville played by Kirsten Nickel. Beardsley going to bump it up now for Nickel, and that was going to be dug out by Pettit. Farley going to get it back for Sheaf, and that was going to be miscommunicated by the Broncos, and Sheaf is going to get the kill out of that one as that back row for the Broncos just not communicating with each other at all. And right now,
that's the story of the game.
Right now, 6 people for the Warriors have gotten kills for this Midland team. Gradeville on the serve. That's going to be played there by Nickel. Ball's going to be set for Shocker, and that's dug out by Pettit. Farley going to get it over for Wheeler, and that's going to be dug out there by Kendra Schween. Now Beardsley. Far side for Kirsten Nickel, and that's going to be tipped and out of bounds off the hands of Gradeville, and so a point for the Broncos. Kill for Kirsten Nickel, her 3rd of the set, her 10th of the match, and we're tied up at 12 now.
Back and forth, close. Who's got the heart to take the lead and win this one?
So Katie Zuha coming into the match, and she gets an ace! Katie Zuha not serving a whole lot at all in the regular season. And the Zoo Birds come out. That's her first ace of the season, her first career ace as a Bronco, and she follows it up by serving it into the net.
Yeah, that's a risk you're going to take for both teams there. Hastings College wanted to stay on the attack there, ends up going into the net. On the other hand, Hastings College not doing a whole lot different on that set, but on the serve before, and Midland kind of watched it go by, Kirk.
So Ashley Wheeler, who's used to getting service aces, serves. That's going to be played by Kenny. Jordan plays it up for Nick, who bumps it over. Played by Wheeler. Gradeville for Sheaf, and out of bounds on the near sideline. Point for the Broncos, and the Broncos with a 14-13 lead. We want to welcome those of you joining us on the web stream who have clicked over from watching the Women's Soccer Championship match. Congratulations once again to the Doane College Tigers for winning the GPAC tournament, going on to the national tournament. So Kramer sets it up for Farley, who gets it to Wheeler. That's going to be dug out by Kenny Busby. Set him now for Shocker, and Shayna Shocker going to get the kill out of that one. A good job there by Shayna Shocker, the junior from Grand Island, Nebraska.
And I'm pretty sure Coach Geiselman just told his team, you gave Hastings College that point, because they kind of just tipped it back over, let Hastings get set up, and took the point.
So Nickel on the serve, play by Kramer. Ball's going to be set back now for Kramer. That's going to be blocked at the net, but nobody was right there as that ball hit off the hands of Haley Beardsley and dropped into the infamous donut that Hastings College had created. So point for the Warriors is now 15-14.
Maybe mistimed the jump a little bit on the block. They were on their way down when she went up to hit that one.
So Pettit on the serve here. That's going to be off the top of the net, played by Jordan. Beardsley going to go far side for Schween, and that's going to be off the hands of Wheeler. And out of bounds on the near side. Kendra Schween doing it once again. There is kill number 20 on the match for her. Kay Schweezy coming through in a big way.
Good job. I don't even have anything to come back with that one.
So Chris Kinney on the serve now. That's going to be played by Wheeler. Farley going to get it over for Kramer, and a great job there by Kirsten Nickel to get the kill, and they're going to call a double hit on Taylor Jordan on that one. Coach Buttermore throwing his clipboard down there on the Bronco bench. Not happy with the kill or the call on that one. 16-15 now. Broncos still have that 1 point lead. So Nickel plays the serve to Beardsley. Going to get it over for Schween. That's going to be off the hands and inbound. It's still going to land, but it was off the hands and down to the ground. Point for the Broncos. Kay Schweezy with kill number 21.
What was that?
I have no idea. Just don't even ask. You probably don't even want to know, because I couldn't even tell you. Wheeler plays the serve from Beardsley. Going to get it to Farley. Ball's going to be set up now for Kramer, and blocked there by Kendra Schween. Kay Schweezy does not want this game to end, does not want their season to end here in the semifinals with her parents in the stands tonight watching. And that is going to force Coach Geiselman to take the timeout. 18-15 here. Broncos with the lead.
Wow. I mean, this has been a really fun set so far. You know, Hastings College at the start of this one went back and forth, maybe looking like this one was going to be over in this one. But, wow, way to fight back. You know, you have a 3-point lead right now, Kirk. You know, and the funny thing is, you know, Matt Buttermore's over there in their huddle, and it's keep doing what you're doing, stay focused, don't make mistakes, which is what they're doing right now. Coach Geiselman, the thing right now with his team is they're playing pretty well. Hastings College is just playing like they normally play.
Yeah, and you look at the senior from Highlands Ranch, Colorado, Kay Schweezy, Kendra Schween, the big boom, I don't know, whatever you want to call her. Just stepping up completely. 5 kills so far in each set. She now has 6 in this fourth set. It is 21 for the match. Doing a great job. Gotten a couple aces so far tonight, and then a huge block right there recently. And Hastings College going for this fourth set win.
Big thing coming out of this timeout, Hastings College has to get the first point.
Yes.
Keep the momentum going.
The student section starting to stand up a little bit. It's kind of increasing now that the soccer game is over. Farley plays it up for Kramer, and that's going to be off the hands of Osterhaus and out of bounds. So point for the Warriors. A good kill there by Kramer, the freshman, and that is a point for the Warriors, 18-16.
Well, motivation, never mind. I'll come back with it.
So Kenny plays the serve to Beers. They're going to get it up for Schween, and Kendra Schween doing it again.
That was well played. That's the Kendra Schween we've been missing at times tonight. It's just up there and slamming it down.
What do you mean missing at times tonight? I'm pretty sure 5 kills a set. That's higher higher than her season average of 4.3. So Farley going to get it over for Wheeler. That's going to be dug out there by Schween. Beardsley, far side for Nickel. That's going to be off the hands and down to the ground. Kirsten Nickel going to fire this team up once again. That's her 4th of the set, 11th overall, and it's 20-16 now.
See if Hastings College can run away with this one now. I mean, a 5-point run going into that 5th set would be perfect. That's exactly what they want.
So Schween serve played by Pettit. Farley going to get it back for Lunds. That's going to be dug out by Schween. Beardsley going to set it up for Zuha right next to her, and that's off the side of her hand and out of bounds. So an attack error there by Katie Zuha, and it's 20-17 here in this fourth set.
Yeah, it was just a bad hit off the side of her hand. But, you're going to have those. Still a lot of room here, and you still have a 3-point lead, so nothing to worry about.
Kendra Schween now with 460 kills on the season here for the Broncos. The ball's going to be set up now by Beardsley over for Zuhan. That's going to be tipped and dug out by Beimers. Ball's going to be set up now for Lunds, and she just shoves the 2-ball down to the ground. A good job, good read by Lunds. And it's now 20-18 here.
Yeah, and that's something that Hastings College, when Midland goes and runs, that's what they do. They're able to get that 2-ball over, so they got to watch out for that.
So the serve by Beimers is going to be played by Nickel. Ball's going to be set back up for Nickel, who tips it and finds the ground on that one. Kristen Nickel did a great job of reading that the that the Midland Warriors had opened up the center circle, had opened up that donut, and finds it as Warriors tried to adjust to it, but just not quite able to do so. So Matthews on the serve. That's going to be played by Wheeler. Farley going to get it up for Lunds, and that was going to be nicely dug there by Beardsley. Now Matthews going to set it up for Nickel, and that's going to be dug out there by Egger. Now Pettit going to get it over for Wheeler, who bumps the 3-ball over, dug out by Zuha. Now Beardsley going to go all the way to the far side for Nickel. And Kirsten Nickel with her 6th kill of this set. Great job by the Broncos to come back and trying to force the 5th set, 22-18.
That was a slam. Wow.
Boom.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it.
And the ball just off the top of the net, played by Sheaf. Lucky she was right there because she wasn't even focusing for it. And the ball set up for Lunds, way out of bounds. And the Broncos with all the momentum right now, 23-18.
This is a frustrated Midland team right now. They knew they had this one in the bag, and they're letting it go.
So Lenny Matthews takes a deep breath here as she gets ready to serve. That was going to be off the top of the net, played by Egger. Pettit for Wheeler. That was going to be blocked the net, but it's going to find the ground there as there was just nothing Lenny Matthews could have done there in the back row. Point for Midland. Kill for Ashley Wheeler.
No, and against a team like Midland, you're not going to play perfect coming down the stretch.
They did on pink night.
They did, but this is a little bit bigger situation now.
And the crowd is increasing still after the soccer game is complete. So ball's going to be set up now for Shocker. And a great job by the Warriors to keep the ball over, but they can't get the 3-ball over. Point for the Broncos. It is now set point here in this fourth, 24-19. We'll see what can be done here. Katie Zuha, who got an ace, serving, and she's going to send that one long. 24-20 here in this third set.
And that's that's actually probably okay though, because if Hastings College can get the dig on the serve for this one, that's going to allow them to set up their offense versus having to play defense to start.
So Ashley Wheeler, the leading server in the G-Pack on the serve, played by Jordan. Beardsley going to set up for Nickel, and that's going to be played by Egger up for Shocker. And out of bounds. Oh, my goodness, Shayna Shocker nearly had that one, had that entire back row wide open. Missed it by about 2 inches.
And I understand why Coach Geiselman's calling the timeout here, because 3 points down, you're well within striking distance here if you play this safe. So Hastings College really needs to come out of this timeout and figure out a way to get a point and get out of here, because this fourth set just got a little bit dangerous.
24-21 in this fourth set. Hastings College looking to force a 5th. Here, go a quick recap for if you joined us late watching the soccer broadcast. Have maybe switched over here to the G-Pack semifinal matchup. Hastings College took the first one 25-13, was completely perfect in the first set. 14 kills, 0 errors on that one. Midland came back, and in a back and forth second set, Midland took that one 25-22. Third set, the Broncos were completely out of sync. Rossi used the word a few times, discombobulated. I used the word discombobulated as Midland took that one 25-19. And right now, Hastings College 24-21 after starting this fourth set off big. We'll see what can happen here. Wheeler on the serve. Now it's going to be played by Chris Kinney. Beardsley going to set it back for Shocker. And that was going to be played off the hands of Harms and to Gradeville. Now Wheeler on the 3-ball. That's going to be off the net, played by Chris Kinney. Now Beardsley, far side for Nickel. And as we block the net, play back to the Broncos. But Kendra Schween just not fast enough to get to that one. Point for the Warriors, 24-22 now here in this fourth set. And now Hastings College taking its final timeout of this fourth set here. And very understandable again here by Coach Buttermore.
Wow, this is probably the most exciting fourth set we've ever been a part of, because, just a few points ago, we thought Hastings College really could have ran away with this one and finally put the fourth set to bed, gone on to the fifth one, and, move on, see a whole new ball game in the fifth set, basically. But Midland fighting their way back into this, still down 2. Hastings College just needs to figure out how to get 1 point. But, don't let Midland creep up to your back door.
And each of the last 3 broadcasts that we have done that have gone 5 games, Hastings College had a 2-1 lead and gave up the fourth set. So this is the first time, really, that we have called a game where Hastings College had to play come from behind to take the fourth set to force a fifth set. So we will see what will happen here as Ashley Wheeler serving again for the Warriors. Number 2 in the country in total aces. She has 2 of them here so far tonight. So her serve underway. That's going to be played by Chris Kenny. Beardsley going to get it up for Kirsten Nickel, who sets it over. Gradeville plays it for Pettit. Ball's going to be set up now back for Kramer. That's going to be played into the center circle, and nobody was there after the ball was hit off of the hands of Jordan as 4 Broncos defenders went for it and just unable to get the ball after play by Jordan.
Yep.
Point for the Warriors. Another kill by Elaine Kramer. She has 15 now in the match, and here's Wheeler on the serve again. 24-23 in this one. Kenny plays it up to Jordan. Ball's going to be set up for Schween. Tipped at the net, played by Wheeler. Gradeville. Near side for Kramer. That was going to be into that back corner.
Cow.
Oh, my goodness. What a fourth set here as everybody in Lynn Farrell Arena is standing up, and including us because we only have 1 chair.
Well, true.
So another kill by Elaine Kramer, her 5th of the set, her 16th overall. Not bad for a freshman from Gretna, Nebraska. Good job here by the Warriors. 24-24 in this fourth set. Wheeler on the serve. That was going to be played by Chris Kenny. Now Beardsley going to set it right next to her for Nickel. That was going to be dug out by Wheeler. Ball's going to be set up, played at the net, and it's going to be nicely one-handed by Kendra Schween back over the net. Gradeville. Near side for Kramer. That's going to be tipped at the net and played by Kendra Schween. Beardsley going to go far side for Nickel. That's going to be played and dug out by Kramer. Now the ball's going to be played over the net, and point for the Broncos out of that one. They are going to call the ball landing in the ground. They're not going to call anything at the net. And Broncos are at set point once again. Wow. I am lightheaded now.
Wow.
I got to learn to breathe.
This is what makes this fun right here, Kirk.
So here we go. The student section trying to fire this Bronco team up. Nickel on the serve, played by Pettit. Farley. Near side for Kramer. Dug out nicely there by Chris Kenny. Now Beardsley. For Nickel. That one's going to be dug out by Wheeler. Now Farley. Get it up for Sheep. Tipped to the net. Dug out by Kirsten Nickel. Now Beardsley. Near side for Kendra Schween. That's going to be dug out by Pettit. Ball's being played at the net. And the point is going to go to Megan Farley. Doing a great job winning the battle at the net with Shayna Shocker. And I'm going to take a breath now.
Yeah, Midland's been doing that all night, Kirk. 2 ball right in the middle. Got it through the block. Point to Midland. Good job to them. This fourth set's long from over.
And that's Megan Farley's 4th kill of this match. Nickel plays the serve to Beardsley. The ball's going to be set up for Shocker. And that ball's going to be killed there. Shayna Shocker with a shock-tastic, shockerific, shock-a-doodle-doo kill on that one. I'm running out of stuff to say.
Yeah, great kill by Hastings College there. Once again, set point. We'll see if they can do it this time.
So the 4th set point here for the Broncos. Kenny on the serve. Played by Gradeville. Ball's going to be set up now for Kramer. And that was going to be out of bounds.
Wow.
Point for the Broncos. 27-25.
Holy cow.
Oh, my goodness.
Do you need more motivation going into this 5th set? Came back after losing the 3rd one, down 2-1. Back in here now. Let's see if Hastings College can pull this one out. The question is, Kirk, is which one of these teams is going to show up for the 5th set? Because we've had twice where Midland's had, iffy sets. Not too bad in the 4th, but bad in the 1st. Hastings College bad in the 2nd and 3rd. 1 1st and 4th. Now which team's going to show up in the 5th? Wow.
I really hope it's those last 10 points that shows up in this 5th because, oh my goodness griefness, 27-25 was the final of that 4th set. And, oh my goodness, we're going to a 5th set now where it is 1st of 15. And Ross, we mentioned it a couple broadcasts ago. We mentioned it on Pink Night with that match against Northwestern being a wake-up call. Do you think that 3rd set where you lose 25-19, do you think that is the ultimate wake-up call that puts this Broncos team over the top, gets them to the GPAC championship game, and tells them, hey, we can't coast to this GPAC title?
Possibly. I really thought after that Northwestern game that would have been where they figured this out. But I think, yeah, definitely a slap in the face tonight.
All right.
And really quick, we're just going to do a quick station ID. You're listening to 90.1 KFKX Hastings, Nebraska. And we want to welcome everybody that has joined us from the soccer match. You have missed one heck of a game so far.
Well, at this point, you've seen the most exciting
most of
points.
it. Yeah,
so,
that's true.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick break, and when I say quick, I do mean quick. And we'll be back here in 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere. This is Bronco Volleyball on HC Media.
Does this sound like you? Can't seem to kick that cold to the curb? Well, here's a few simple tips to keep you feeling at your best and reduce the spread of germs. Always cover your nose and mouth when coughing or sneezing. This helps prevent respiratory droplets from spreading. Some viruses and bacteria can live anywhere from 20 minutes up to 2 hours or more on surfaces like tables, doorknobs, and desks. Also, remember to wash your hands often. Washing with soap and warm water for 15 to 20 seconds can greatly reduce the risk of catching the flu. For more information, go online to cdc.gov.
You are listening to 90.1 KFKX Hastings.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. There are 182 germs on the human hand. Keeping your hands clean is one of the most important ways to prevent the spread of infection and illness. Singing a simple 20-second song like Row, row, row your boat, some soap, and some scrubbing is all it takes. For more healthy tips to a healthy life, you can visit www.cdc.gov.
Farrell Arena here. My name is Kirk Conniff. Alongside me is Ross Struess for the 5th set of the Hastings College Broncos against the Midland University Warriors. And it doesn't matter who wins this match tonight, because it has been absolutely, positively, 100% phenomenal.
Not going to lie. Flashbacks of Pink Night against Doane last year are hitting me right now.
Yeah.
And we lost that game, but just as exciting right now.
Yeah, although maybe even more exciting because the Broncos had to come back in that 5th one. But looking at some of the numbers for that 5th set, very, very, very even in that one, as Hastings College won the attack on that one. 18 kills, 4 errors, a 341 attack percent versus the Midland Warriors, who had 18 kills, 8 errors, and a 233 hitting percentage. So here we go. Midland Warriors will start off on the serve here, played by Kendra Stream. Ball's going to be set up now for Shocker. And Shayna Shocker with no regard for human life with a great kill right on that sideline, much to the dismay of Coach Geiselman.
First to 15, and Hastings College started off just like they wanted. Now you got to get on a roll. And in this set, you have to go on a roll.
So Katie Zuha on the serve here. That's going to be played by Wheeler. Farley going to set it up for Sheaf, and that was going to be dug out nicely there by Kendra Stream. Now Beardsley over for Nickel, and that was going to be dug out by Wheeler. Ball's going to be set up now for Sheaf, and Mackenzie Sheaf going to get the kill out of that one. So for those not familiar with the rules of volleyball, the 5th set, they flipped a coin between the 2 sets. The winner got to choose which side they wanted to start on. Once the 2 teams hit 8 points, they will switch sides. And then from there on, it is the 1st to 15, or whichever team wins by 2 or more points. So here we go. The serve from Becca Gradville, played by Chris Kinney. Beardsley going to set up for Nickel, and that was going to be dug out by Egger. Pettit going to get it up for Wheeler, and that was going to be into the donut there that the Broncos had created. Wheeler did not hardly get anything on that ball. That is her 11th kill of this match. And Hastings College trailing 2-1 here. Becca Gradville on the serve.
Yeah, nobody made the move for the Broncos there.
So Gradville on the serve. That was going to be played by Chris Kitty. Beardsley going to set it up right next to her for Kendra Schween, and that was going to be blocked at the net. That was Ashley Wheeler on that one. It's 3-1 now for the Midland Warriors. And the student section getting involved with this one. My, yeah. So Becca Gradville on the serve here now for the Warriors. That's going to be played by Chris King, but it's going to go back over the net. She plays it up, but she plays it back over the net. Ball's going to be played now at the net, and finally the Broncos take control of it. Ball's going to be set up now for Nickel, and it's going to be tipped at the net. No, they're going to say that was not tipped at the net. Just straight up out of bounds. 4-1 now for the Warriors. And Hastings College kind of starting off this 5th set like they did against Northwestern back on the 27th. Broncos somehow won that one 16-14 to stay undefeated in GPAC play. Kinney plays this serve. Beardsley for Shocker, and Shocker with a great read on that one to find that near sideline and gets the point for the Broncos. She has both kills for this Hastings College team. It's 4-2 here in this 5th set.
Great vision by her as she went up to make that hit and saw that open hole and just poked it over.
So here we go. Kirsten Nickel on the serve. That's going to be played by Egger. Farley going to get it back for Mackenzie Sheep. That one's tipped at the net. Nicely dug out there by Kirsten Nickel. Now Beardsley going to get it up for Schween. And Kendra Schween! Kay Schweezy dropping that one to the court with her 23rd kill of the match. And it's now 4-3 here in this 5th set.
Holy cow. Just some good play by Hastings College right now, getting back in this one.
Woo! I got to pace myself. So Nickel on the serve, played by Egger. Farley going to get it up for Wheeler. That one's going to be tipped at the net and land in that donut that the Broncos had created. Taylor Jordan just not quick enough to get to that one. That is a point for the Warriors. Sheep getting another kill. That is her 2nd of the set, 6th of the match.
Yeah, when Hastings College goes up for those blocks, just nobody filling in behind them, too far back.
So Wheeler's serve is going to be played by Kinney. Beardsley going to get it up for Nickel, and that was going to be off the hands of Gradeville
there you go.
and into the student section. So a kill there for Kirsten Nickel. A great one at that, and that is her 14th of the match. It's 5-4 now Warriors.
And that's really what the Broncos need to be doing. Get up above the net and hit it right at them.
So Kinney's serve is going to be played there by Wheeler. Farley going to set it up next to her for Kramer. That was going to be dug out by Kinney. Beardsley going to go near side for Schween, and off the block and out of bounds. Kendra Schween going to get another kill out of that one. Her 24th of the match, and it's now 5-5 in set number 5.
Way to play it.
And the serve there by Krista Kinney, who is ironically number 5, is going to go out of bounds, and so it's point for the Warriors. It's 6-5 now.
Holy cow, yeah, the bad service error there, but 5-5.
So here we go. Molly Pettit will be the one on the serve. She is the libero for this Warriors team. Jordan plays it to Beardsley. Ball's going to be set up now for Nickel, and that's going to be kept alive, but it's going to go out of bounds off the hands of the Warriors. So point for the Broncos, and it's now 6-6 here in this 5th set. Haley Beardsley going to be the one who serves now for the Hastings College Broncos.
Yeah, 6-6. For a second there, I thought I counted 4 hits, but I'm no official.
So Beardsley on the serve.